Welcome back to Project 613, Episode 13. Today we have 11 mitzvot, all relating to the laws of idolatry. So let's jump right in. Negative commandment number 10, studying foreign theologies. We're forbidden to study or even dabble in idolatrous teachings. Such activity can lead a person without the right knowledge or sufficient intelligence to stray after these false teachings. And furthermore, the Rambam says it's forbidden to even gaze at an idol or idolatrous icon. Negative commandment 47, we are forbidden to stray after incorrect beliefs and illicit pleasures. The Torah commands us that we are obligated to maintain control over our thoughts, not to allow our hearts to lead us to heretical beliefs, nor our eyes to lead us to indulge in inappropriate thoughts. Negative commandment 60, we are forbidden to curse God. This prohibition applies whether using one of God's holy names or even if referring to him through other monikers. Negative commandment number 6, unique modes of idol worship. We're forbidden to worship an idol employing any practice unique to that idol. For example, in ancient times, there was an idol called Marculus. Its worship the way they worshipped it was by casting a rock in its direction. Throwing a rock at Marculus would be a violation of this prohibition, while throwing a rock at any other idol would not. This is in addition to specific modes of idol worship that are forbidden, whether or not they're part of the protocol prescribed for that deity. Negative commandment number 5, we're not allowed to bow down to idols. It's forbidden to worship any deity other than the one God in any of the following manners. We're not allowed to bow, we're not allowed to slaughter sacrifices, we're not allowed to pour libations, or burning a sacrifice on the altar. These prohibitions apply even if these acts are not the accepted way of worshiping that particular idol. Aside from these 4 actions, it's also forbidden to verbally declare belief in any idol other than God. Negative commandment number 2, manufacturing idols. The verse says, do not make any carved idols for yourself. It's forbidden to make or to commission the making of a graven image for the sake of worshiping it. Negative commandment number 3, we're forbidden to make idols for others. To create a graven image for another, even for a non-Jew, it's forbidden. As the verse says, do not make gods out of metal for yourselves. Negative commandment number 4, the verse says, do not make with me gods of silver or gold. You shall not make for yourselves. We're not allowed to create the graven image of a human being, even if only for decorative purposes. Negative commandment number 15, it's forbidden to incite a populace to idolatry. Positive commandment 186, if the citizens of a city have been influenced to worship idols, we are commanded to destroy the city and to burn all of its property. Negative commandment 23, a city that has been destroyed because its citizens were persuaded to worship idols may never be rebuilt. It's eternally corrupt. Negative commandment 24, everything contained within such a city must be burned. It's forbidden to use or even derive any benefit from any object from such a city.